This piece is part of the show, so is the last one, the Albert Merola show, opening this September 4th. This is called Still Life, the One That Got Away. And similar to the other ones, it starts with this kind of the end is near, still life, the one that got away. And this is all ink blue versions of microns or markers. And the idea was, I started really thinking about still life and its tradition as this still moment, but how they would imply narrative in that. So Caravaggio's fruit basket showing the rotten fruit, this being kind of a revolutionary still life at the time, a non-idealized still life that showed the reality of life and the decay of matter versus just the icons of decay, but done painted pristinely. So I thought about that in the kind of trying to subvert the idea of the still aspect of life and create this piece that had this moment of action. And thinking about still moments in painting, inherently they're all still, in drawing they're all still, they're just one moment. But if they imply narrative, if they take you towards narrative, then the viewer is compelled to construct the before and the after of the image, because you don't have evidence of that. So I think movement, dynamic movement, kind of gives you that compulsion to want to construct, well, what happened before? How did this vase fall over? In the similar spirit of the Vanitas paintings from the Netherlands, and that idea of representing the indulgence and the warning of the indulgence of life or the mortality, I thought about in contemporary setting like an economic Vanitas. So I kind of hinted towards it, and this wine, which I can never pronounce, but the Châteauneuf de Pape, it's the Vatican wine. And I reached out to a friend who's a wine collector and asked him, you know, what bottle of wine should I represent that would represent something, somebody who knows something about wine would know that this is a good bottle, and it'd be expensive, but it wouldn't be absurdly expensive. So it was a certain kind of like class of individual. I was thinking about this kind of still life targeting in the fleeting nature of this economic structure, in the same way that the Vanitas was kind of pandering towards the merchant class and the rise of the merchant class in the Netherlands.